Hello everybody and welcome to another Train Sim World video. Bit of a different video today because we are doing Melbourne Train Dude's Train Sim World monthly challenge. The monthly challenge is in his Discord, so do join his Discord. If I can remember, I will leave a link in the description. The message from Melbourne Train Dude himself reads, at Train Sim World, because that's one of the roles in the Discord, the first service has been selected. Route, West Coast Main Line Preston to Carlisle. That is this route. Train, 86 or 87. I've opted for the 87. Service, 3 Mike 07, which is a mail service, which I'm assuming is what Mike stands for. Weather, any weather won't affect points and only offers you additional non-winners bragging rights or an excuse. Please submit your screenshot by Sunday the 15th of March. So that is 11 days time. We are using the 87 because I think we can go up to 110 in this, and I've keep driving the 86 but not the 87, so I felt the need to drive the 87 again because it has been a little while. But without any further ado, let's get started. Yeah, it's been a while since I've driven this 87. I've gone for BLU today. Right, let's get set up. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this and his just monthly TSW challenges. I'm looking forward to it. And I mean, what a route to start on. So you picked the right route, buddy. I hope Josh, the Melbourne Train Dude, sorry, is watching this. I wonder if I can. Lord Vectron is the only one that's done it so far, so I am the second person to do it. Which, hopefully, means I haven't really got a goal. I feel like if I had, if I'd seen the highest person's points, I'd be a little bit worried. But right now I'm just doing this for me, myself and I. Who have we got today? We've got Sir Richard Arkwright. We should get to Preston by 10:39. It's a fairly short train today. I don't think we're limited. I think we can go 110, but I'm not sure. I will have to check that as we pass our first 110 limit, which should be just before Penrith. Because we leave here at 20, then it goes up to 75, and then, etc, etc. We move on and on. I can't actually see the signal in front of me. Wait, no, I want to... Is that not out of window cam? There we go. DSD, oh, DVD going, I'm sorry. Oh, what's that? Okay, never mind, it's just a bridge. I thought something was coming in. Yeah, I feel like if everybody had already had their turn, and I was last to go, I feel like that puts a sense of pressure on, because you have like a goal to achieve, whereas right now, I don't really know what I'm aiming for. Look at that with the 87, it just moves off instantly. No complaints, bish bash bosh, off you go. Hard off. And it goes up to 75 at the small bridge. We are 11 carriages today. Up to that. I don't think there's points for how quick you do it, so because it said 86 or 87, which I'm assuming means that it really doesn't matter how long it takes you to do it, it's just a points sort of battle. So say both safety systems are on and that's what matters. But yeah, I don't know why, but with over Shap, whenever I go to do a service, it always assumes I want the June, whatever the date is in June. But I have actually selected the proper date today, which is 4th of March. As I'm recording this, as you'll see in this, I don't quite know when it will be. I know it will be either the 15th of March or before. But yeah, thanks the Melbourne Train Dude. You've given me an excuse to come and try my first mail service. And you've also given me an excuse to come back to this amazing, beautiful route. Let's zoom out the map. Let's put some power on very quickly before we have to take it all off. Come on, quickly. Let's gain some speed, man. I don't think this is a race, I think this is just a, you know, do it and we'll see who gets the most points sort of a thing. Right. I think I've clocked this up already. Neutral section, we're going through the first neutral section. Just in time. Right, it should come back on here. Yeah. We're up to 75. Apparently it goes up to 90 just as the tracks go to the left, or a track goes off to the left. I wonder how much freight we'll see today. Put it in, put a prediction in. Yeah, there's the 90. Yeah, with yourselves, not for money or anything. Who do you think, or how many, comment down below, how many freight services do you think we'll see? There we go. There's a 47 there, interesting. Bringing a Mark II service in. Interesting. I really got to do a diesel service on this route. Goes back down to 85 after a footbridge. So we'll accelerate up to 85. Then it will be 105, 110. Then we got to slow down from Pembury. We're non-stop on this service. But there are some speed limits which we will have to abide by. And when we pass the 105, I'll see, or when we pass the 110, I'll see what our limit is. I wonder if we'll be held by anything. It makes me wonder why Melbourne train dudes have picked this service. I wonder, like, are we going to have adverse signals, or is it just going to be a green run? It's still peak time. It's about 9:18, I think we started the service, so it's still peak time at the minute. Peak time ends at 9:30. Not sure if it did back in 86, but it does now. So I can use today's logic. This 87 is so easy to drive compared to the 86. I mean, they're both fairly easy in my opinion. I think I'd say Scotsman is the most detailed train. As in there's so much to do on it and it's hard to drive, but I wouldn't say it's hard at all. But it is probably the hardest UK train, is Scotsman. Maybe the 20, because the 20 can just be very arsey. The Rail Freight 20, it can be like very anal and peculiar. Poor choice of words, but hey. Goes down to 85. Marker is the footbridge. Is a footbridge. I didn't specify what sort of footbridge, I just said the marker is a footbridge. So, I'll have to see. He didn't say no to flyby shots, so let's get a flyby shot. Oh yeah. Oh, it's good to be back. I don't really think you've ever done anything with these mail carriages on Blackpool. Is this the footbridge that's the marker? For it going down to 85. I think it might be that. I think it's that. I'll bring it down. I'll see him one. Unless I've already driven through it. No, it's coming up just here. Also, it's after the footbridge, then there's the pipe. There's the 85. There's the 85 there. I'm going to put a little bit of power on. Just to try and maintain speed. This route is incredible. If you haven't got this route, do it. I paid just under £20 for this route and I reckon that is an outstanding price. I reckon if you can get it £20 or cheaper, it's worth it. if you'd like your BR stuff, because I don't normally spend £20. I feel like £20 to me is a bit much, but I've done it for this route and I'm more than happy to. And do you know what? I'm starting to be in a place where I'm more than happy to spend that little bit more, just because there's less that goes on sale for me because I own more of it. Right, next marker goes up to 1.5. Bridge as track straightens out. Okay. Oh, has it gone up to 105? It's gone up to 100, which I think means we're limited. If we're limited to 100, I reckon I should have picked the 86, because in this it will go above 100, the 86 it won't. Balls. Balls, 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 balls. Right, there was the 110 limit somewhere in there. There it is. It's not going to increase to 110, is it? No, okay, we are limited to 100. I think I prefer the 86 just because it's that bit more of a challenge. But that being said, I think I prefer the Mark 3s to the Mark 2s. Next marker is Penrith, slow down, black neutral section sign. And if we are just passing, then the marker for us is the black neutral section sign, and we got to slow down to 80. We are getting to yeah, we are getting closer to some, what's the word, housing, not industrialisation, but like, what's the word I'm looking for? You know when you start seeing buildings and things? Starting to see a bit of like population, a bit of things. There is a word for it, I've just forgotten it. Accommodation? No. I think I know, there's a word, I know what the word is, I just don't. Right, let's run down. I don't want any sort of speed in today. Yeah, we're starting to slow down with that. So I reckon we can leave it about there. We just got to monitor the gradients. Yeah, 87026 is our victim today. Victim of our terrible driving. DSD. Yeah, I reckon this is a good speed to sort of hold it out. We don't want to be driving at the speed limit, so I reckon 5 miles off the speed limit is... Remember to get a screenshot of the final results. Oh. I've just seen the game's Twitch is playing. I'm going to turn the bitrate of the stream down. So I can't change the thing. It's a good thing I spotted that, but yeah, I can't actually change the resolution I'm watching it in. But I'm hoping turning it down to 720p will help. It doesn't seem too bad. Seems to be doing some flickering with the wiper textures, but it's doing that on my actual screen, so the stream is fine. I might have spotted it as soon as it started it, I'm not sure. Might have been doing it for a while. Not really watching the stream. Let me put it a bit closer to my eye line. That's better. Yeah, we don't really have to worry about passenger comfort, it's just parcels, I suppose. Maybe it needs the passenger comfort policy, I'm not sure. Goes up to 110, yeah. Neutral section, that's my marker. Look for a black neutral section sign of some urbanisation. That's the word I was looking for, urbanisation. Bloody hell. Right, this is what I mean by we don't want to be driving at speed limits, so we can prepare for gradients. I can bring it down to about there for now. Now we seem to be losing speed by doing that, so let's bring it there. We'll see what that does. It's funny how words can just disappear. Like, it's funny how our brains, like, 100% know a word and know what we mean, but we can't compute to saying it. It's weird. I say our brains, my brain. Yeah, if you are following, and if you are watching and you're enjoying, be sure to follow if you're on Twitch and like and subscribe if you're on YouTube. Yeah, this has been a nice run so far. Let's increase the notches, since we are losing a bit of speed. Common tones. I think this is where the neutral section sign is, so let's run down. Yeah, we're starting to see some urbanisation. I'm pretty sure that red heart is a marker from Penrith, and there is the sign. Slow to 80 if we're passing through Penrith. There we go. Release the brakes. Goes up to 95. Goes up to 100, then goes down to 80. Goes up to 95, mark a big bridge over river, then house on right. Right, power is back on, but I'm just gonna crawl, we're not in a rush or anything. We're a bit leaning, let's get a photo. Coming through Penrith. These locos look very weird, you know, they look like a loco that's been turned into a convertible because of the pantograph on the roof. It makes it look like it's almost not got a roof. Yeah, nice. Let's try and... yeah. I like that. Look at us flying around. Right, bridge over river is what we're looking for next. But yeah, I've just gone for dynamic weather today. If it rains, it rains. If it snows, well, I mean, it shouldn't snow, it's March, but you never know. Yeah, I mean, you can't select it to snow if it chooses to. There's the M6, there's actually a slip road there, that's cool to see. Big bridge over river. Is this the bridge? It's not a big bridge, no, it's going over the M6 again, so no. But it feels like how much of a left cut, considering the massive right we just took to come back to this massive left and go right again, it feels like sort of doing some weird crap. Right, there are some houses, or some warehouses on the right. There was the big bridge over the river. There's the house on the right. Front 95, there it is. So let's go full beans. Let's give this up. Next marker goes up to 100 shortly after. Yeah, I think it goes up to 100 just here. Oh, let's overload it a little bit. Won't do it any harm. 100. I have a feeling if you use safety systems, then you're not going to get the you're not going to get any difference between the two runs, unless you choose to like it's whoever stops closer to the marker. I'm not sure. Whoa, rocking and swaying. There's the bigger bridge. Goes down to 80 as the hills drop and scenery opens. Could have worded that one a little bit better. Over the M6 again. So I wonder if the second bridge was just a dual carriageway or something, not actually the M6, I don't know. Okay, so these are hills. DSD. Nice, this little passing loop here for anything that needed it. I'm going to bring this down to 60 and monitor the speed progression. I say, has it gone to 80 already? Yeah, I think leaving it there is fine. Oh, actually, we're losing a bit of speed. Let's go up a fair whack. Give it some more beans. The 87 has actually got one notch more power than the 86. Haven't seen any AI trains at all yet, which I feel like's a bit weird for Preston Carlisle. Normally it's like, it's not fairly busy, but it's busy enough. I wonder if we've just hit a quiet time. I mean, we know that that 47 service starts at about 8:30 and takes about 50 minutes, and that's dragging a service up to Carnforth that is limited to 45 miles an hour. There's one that does the whole route Carlisle to Preston and takes 3 hours. Right. Ah! Shoish. I knew this was going to be where it was. There we go. Let's put some notches of power back in. Have I got a pen with me? Because I could change my notes there. Something a little bit more helpful. Have I got the pen in here? Where is pen? Right, considering it's a challenge for points, I should probably, you know, be paying attention, because points do make prizes. I don't know what prize we're getting. Maybe we just get a little kiss on the cheek or something, I don't know. Right, 80. Let's give it some full beans. 58 miles to Preston. Short tunnel, then it goes up to 95 apparently. Have we passed that already? No. I have returned in the rails at the moment. Nice. Hello, Mr. Slime. Let's get that. Is the pen in there? There is a pen in there. I can use that. Is that the short tunnel I was on about? Yeah. Ah, that'll be the short tunnel. Goes up to 95 shortly after this, so let's put some beans on. Uh, 95. One second, I will read those comments. Just give me a moment to run the power up. What's my next marker? Goes up to 100 shortly after this. So let's just ram it up to 100 then. Right. Right, 80 miles an hour, going up to 95. Rambling with a DSD, or DVD, that's not what he was rambling with. Rambling with a fellow younger driver with me, kept telling me that Paddington is London. Hang on a minute. Little did he know London had loads of stations. The full group of BLC railways and ASR, Angus and Great Western Railways. Correct me if I'm wrong though. Oh, let's prepared to slow down. Oh no, that's right, it's coming down to 90. Correct me if I'm wrong though, I haven't been there to those stations in 93. I've been to King's Cross, I haven't really been anywhere else in London, as in terminus wise. I think I've been to St Pancras once, but that's only for the tempting station. Oh, hello. 87 Mark 3s, I didn't see what was on the front of it, but it's taken us till Shap, CNAI service. Did like 98 miles per hour while we were in my little tender module steam engine with a Land Express. It amazes me this 104-year-old worn-out border can still handle above 85. Yeah, it is nuts. It's nuts to see what steam trains can do, and it's nuts how they built them. I mean, who the flip thought, you know, oh yeah, if we just make a fire, mix it with coal, and that will make whatever steam, and then that will make us go. Like, you know, the science behind it is just nuts. Like, fair play. I mean, from here actually, we're going downhill, so I'm not sure why I'm putting on power. Goes down to 90, then goes up to 105. focus on. We've got chat, we've got this piece of paper here, I've got everything. The train, there's Shap Summit. So we're up to staying at 90. Goes up to 105, marker Shap Summit. So that should have just been. Is that the 105 there? That is indeed the 105. That looks a bit close to the rail, I won't lie. It's fast for a tiny 260. Yeah. That's nuts. Goes 100, goes down to 100, that's fine. We're limited to 100 anyway. So let's just give it the full beans. Oh, I'm speeding. No. I've done so well. Oh no, I'm going to lose some action points. No! Oh, gosh darn it. Continue running that down. Dang it! I knew it would be this side of the route, I knew it would be. Oh, Shap can be a challenge, man. We're still speeding now, come on, slow down. Oh, why didn't I pick the 86? Why didn't I pick the 86? Oh, hello. Hello, container service in the IC3 livery. That's bizarre. Right, we're going to have to put some loco brake on now. Yeah, it goes down to 90, then 85, no, 90, 80, 85, 90, 110, 100, 110, 100, 95, 95, 85. Are we speeding again? Right, that needs to be there, because I can't see it otherwise. Yeah, we are speeding again. Yeah. Oh my days. Bear in mind, the 260 arrangements were, the steering engines were quite on site. I also saw one of the few Class 08 shunters we have. Since you don't know why we purchased a highly upgraded shelf of Class 08. 08's look nice. I like an 08. I've never driven one. I rarely drive them in this game as well, to be honest. I wanted to do a flyby shot. Hey, look at this. Look at this. Look at us go. To be honest, the railway I work in the PNR has some of the weirdest locos here. We have a Class 08, but the engine is a Cobo diesel engine. I feel like I said that wrong last time as well. I'm not learning anything, am I? A little bit of brakes on. Ah! 95 miles an hour. Right, it goes down to 100 just here. That's some mountains loading. Shortly after T-bait, yeah, so goes down to 90, marker is the rocks on just the right hand side. Let's take that off. If we just continue at this speed, I can manage that. How are you farming all the way up there? Bloody hell, that ain't the place for a farm. You'd fall off. Cobo is the name of the 20s, yeah, I thought so. Probably why our 08 does over its stock 65 miles an hour at the speed. How have you got a Class 8 to do over 65? They only do 15. Or at least here they do. I've blown through a neutral section at some point. Lol. Oh, hang on. Bit into off. Where was the neutral section then? I've got no idea. Class 25, I think. I forgot the 20 to 25 came under the same. Fair enough. Right, there's a 90, then there's an 80 short after. I know that's cheating, popping the HUD on, but I lose where I am very, very quickly. Because I'm not fully concentrated. Let me get there. Let's put the phone there. Pause the screen. Because I think that should still keep up to date with the chat. "50 miles per hour was one of our design of 08s. Yeah, 50 miles an hour for an 08, bloody hell. Is that top speed or the speed it actually does? Because here they only done 15 and then start beeping. Just wanted to center the camera, I don't think it done anything. Ours were retrofitted to have better turbos and intercoolers to make our 08s a bit faster. Fair. There are the rocks on the right. And there's the 80 limit. Next marker is... where are we? 80, goes up to 85 at a passing loop. I feel like we're accelerating again. Then goes up to 90 shortly after Rocky area ends. Then Oxenholme, after Oxenholme 100 miles an hour. Why I believe the British Rail 28s were built by Metropolitan Vickers, 58 to 59 and known for the Kobo due to its unique wheel arrangement. One bogie with 3 axles. One with 2. These 20 diesel electric locomotives are nicknamed Metrovix or Crossleys and operated in the London Midland region, where I call the cars 20 to 28 Cobo. Fair enough. Right, where am I again? Right, just about to come to an 85. Just ultra concentrating today. Ultra concentrating today. Got a challenge to win. 60. There's the 85 limit we've just gone past. Sadly, I'm a bit sad only one of the 28s is in preservation. That is a shame. I mean, it's better than none. I mean, most of the modern trains that we have are like the multiple units and stuff. None of them are getting preserved because they're just far too expensive. There's the 85 limit. Goes up to 90 shortly after the Rocky area ends. Let's put a bit of braking on. Oh, reconnected to chat. There was over hundreds of them built, sadly only one was preserved. There we go, I've reconnected to chat. Is stream doing any glitchy things? No, image is still clear. The 20 hang on a minute. Yeah, we're all cool. Yeah, cool. The 28s were deemed sucky due to the being longer than high mech class 35. Look at the scenery on our right and left, man. It's so beautiful, this route. Oh, I remember doing a run with it in the snow on this full shift stream. 7-hour stream, and the last little bit of it was just in snow. Oh, it was gorgeous. Okay, so this is the rocky area I was talking about, where there is a 90 after it, which means I can prepare to release brakes. It's going to be here, isn't it? There it is. Off come the brakes. Oxenholme's coming up. Marker, heels dip briefly on the right. Is that the marker for Oxenholme? There you go, the hills have dipped and the hills come back up. Ooh, what's that over there? Oh, okay, I thought it was some sort of ruins. Oh, hang on. That's just a town of some kind. I was wondering if there was some sort of ruins around here. I thought that we found some the other time. I'm not sure. Also, the term Cobo, like I said, means they were the same design as a express coaches, hence why Cobo or Kobo is the term for them. Oh dear. Right, there's the hills dipping briefly. Now the hills are high again. On your high horse, did it? It's like hills are high, high horse. Yeah. Put a bit more loco brake back on. Let's put the power controller onto off actually, because we don't need it on, just in case we blast through a neutral section. I feel like we're far down the route, but I'm not too sure. How far into the stream are we? 45 minutes, which means 45 plus yeah, here's Oxenholme. 45 minutes plus service takes an hour and 15, so we've got about half hour left. Through Oxenholme, and the speed goes up to 100. It goes up to 110. Neutral section warning sign. Let's take the brake off. Take the actual brake off as well. Because 1, it looks like it's starting to go uphill. 2, there is a 100 limit just there. Where is the neutral section starting, please? A neutral section is shot on the brakes into Penrith. That is vile. There we go, there's the neutral section. I've blown through it somehow. Amazing news. I had the power off the whole time. But, you know. I'm sure there was some reason why. For some people like me, the example mistakenly thought they're coaches. For me, for some people like me, oh, is the stream buffering? What's it doing? For some people like me, for example, that mistakenly thought they're coaches with their own power. To be honest, I'm kind of confused whether streams are like 1990 CRT TV, even though my laptop's in cab. Yeah, I think it's me. I had some like bufferiness before, so I lowered the quality down to 720p. Was that a hang on a minute. Hang on a sec. Look at that. I've never noticed that before. That is a road that is flooded. That is awesome. How many of us have driven this route on this game and never noticed that? Yeah, I can't see any buffering on my end, actually. So I think the stream is okay. I think we've only seen 2 AI trains the whole time as well, or 2 or 3. Which is a bit of a shame. Next marker, speed goes down to 95, then 75. That's off to be past Carnforth. So next marker is Carnforth, then goes down to 95, then 100 at the 100 limit. The screen stops every 30 to 15 seconds to avoid sound like a 1980s turbo robot. It might be me then, I'm not too sure. Let me just do something. There we go, I'm hoping that might have done something maybe. Just unplug and replug in the headphones and give it a load just in case there's any dust. Yeah, cruising along at 95. Let's wait till we pass Carnforth bus. Bit of urbanisation here. Property signal, we're currently in a tunnel that's almost 8 miles long. That might do it. That might do it. Bloody hell, 8 miles long tunnel. I don't even think we get 8 miles of tunnel anywhere in this country. There we go, we'll leave it like that. Just give me like 5 to 12 minutes and it'll probably be fixed. Is that how long it takes to clear the tunnel? That's a long old way. DVD hasn't gone off in a while. I suppose I'm razzing the handle up and down. DSD. Go on, let's give it some beans. Beans have been acquired. Is this Carnforth that we're going to pass through after going through here? Could be as we go through the left. It's mad to think that like 390s whiz through here. Well, I mean, it's not mad to think, but like, you know, you'd never picture this being a line that's in use today. Do you know what I mean? Like, in this current condition, looking this nice. But obviously it would be. Or wouldn't be in as nice condition anyway. But yeah, it's good to see that we made it over Shap. It was sad to see that 390, was it 017 or 117? Had a bit of an oopsie up there. I mean, everybody was alright, the Pendolino had done its job. But yeah, it's weird to see. I think that's the Pendo's only second of a derailment. So, hang on a minute. Okay, speed limit is 100. This got to be calm fourth. We've got to be near calm fourth. No, calm fourth, still nowhere near here. Let's put a slight amount of loco brake on. There's a bit of lean. Yep, here's calm fourth. There's that weirdly placed track. "26 miles to Preston" as we blast through calm fourth. Goes down to 100 at Hess Bank, and as we pass that 100 limit, that's where we need to slow down to, I think it's 85 if you're coming through Lancaster. Yeah, let's give it some mild beans. Got about 20 minutes left of the service if we're running on time. Which I hope we are, to be honest, because that would be nice. That would be very, very nice. DSD. Oh, neutral section warning sign. Slowing down. I feel like the notches come down a lot quicker in the 86, but that might be because there's less of them. No brakes on. I think we're just sort of cruising till Lancaster, so I'm just gonna. Oh, hello, 86 on a little short train. Nice. There's an neutral section. Again, I've blown through it. Well, actually, I just said that we're sort of coasting, so let's coast. Let's act upon my words. Is that the 100 limit just gone past? I think it must have been. I don't think I need much braking to get down to 85 or 75. I'm not sure if it is 85 or 75. I mean, I didn't really see. I've not checked the HUD. I mean, I did just check the HUD, but I didn't see what it was. I just tried to see if we'd seen the 100 limit yet. Oh, 86 again. Nice, full train length that time. Not the highest resolution quality, is it past me? That's not just on your screen, that's on mine as well. $75. Right, next page goes up to 110. First right after Lancaster. 110, are you sure about that? I think. I mean, it sounds plausible. I mean, it's going to be 100 for us anyway. Oh my god, I actually managed to get a drink without the DVD going off. Right, hang on a minute, let's speed up here. Why are we slowing down to 60? There's a 110 limit just round this corner. Here is the town of Lancaster. Damn. It's a big place. Is it a town or is it a city? I wonder if it's probably a city, really, isn't it? I feel like every big place up north is a city. 100. Oh, hang on. Going as fast as we can. And it goes down to 95. Track as the third track appears on the left. Here we go. We're flying. I thought that was a fire then, it's just two trees. There we go. Toot for the van. Oh, hello, there's an 87 bringing some steel up. Or bringing no steel up. Steel or no steel. Sorry, that's deal or no deal. Split or steal is what I was thinking of. DSD. Couple of tones. DSD or DVD. How many times am I going to call the DVD DSD? I feel like I do it about 1,000 times every video or stream. Especially in this 87. Right, okay, we're losing some speed. Let's give it some power. Doesn't feel like it's been an hour since we started, won't I? Wait. We have 5 people in the stream. Thank you very much to all 5 of you. I hope you will have a wonderful time. If you haven't, or if you haven't already, please drop a follow. Trying to get to 100 followers by the end of the year. I reckon that's our goal. DSD. Alright, currently doing 95. There is a neutral section sign for a warning for a neutral section. I think this is where the track on the left sort of appears. Definitely. I wonder if we're going over it too fast. So the game gets confused because it done as it should. It flashed once, then flashed twice, and then went off. I don't think that neutral section is too far from Preston, so I'm going to put a little bit in just to sort of, a little bit of power in just to sort of hold us. DSD. Here we are. There's a church. Preston's a proper big place, you know. Like the fact we're like in Preston already, or what is probably considered in Preston, or one of the nearby neighbourhoods or towns. And I've not even got the marker to slow down to 95 yet. Come on, let's give it some full beans. Let's give it the beans. All the beans. I reckon this is where we'll need to start coasting. I just have a feeling. This is where we begin to coast. Yeah, I can see some tracks on the right. There's a track appearing on the right. It's not quite the track appearing on the left, which we needed to look out for, but it's a track on the right. Look at us go now. Red signal, so nothing's going to be coming through. I think we've seen 4, 5 AI trains. Yeah, I think we've seen about 5. Plus the 47 if you count that. But I don't think that was moving. So it's 5 or 6. It's a good job it's not 6 and another number. There's a pipe, I wonder what that's carrying. Heaps of number 2s. God, my hands are getting sweaty. DSD. I say, surely we're getting close. Come on, let's give it some. Let's give it some. Green. I wonder if there's a train stuck behind us. I mean, there shouldn't be. We've been going 100 basically our way and we've been non-stop. Right, there's the track appearing on the left, so that's the marker for the 95. So let's just back the power off. Oh. And we're coming into Preston, so that's our sign to sort of just slowly bring the power down. I don't know how far over we're actually coming to Preston station. Using a bit too much of the braking force there. A bit more than what the game would ideally want. Now we've got space to use a bit more. That's a bit too much. I reckon let's slow down to 25, just to be cautious. There's the 35, oh, we've blown through that. Hang on, that's not for us, never mind. 25 will be though. Oh, that's the nasty. I think that P is for parcel. Come on, let's not come to a stop. There's an 86 sat there. Right, please, I'm going to save it here because I'm not running as bad. Never been this far over. Thought it was going to send me to that one on the far right. I was like, hey. Right, I think we have the whole platform here. There's an 87 coming in. Some Mark 3s. Some people on the parcel platforms. About to get some parcels for them. There we go. No, come on, don't stop. There we go. Right, points make prizes here, so we need to get as close as we can to the end. Where do I think the marker will be? I reckon it's going to be here. Yeah, that's my goal. Oh, I wasn't far out, you know. We are 12 minutes early. Put that in full service. Put that on 100%. So it's going to ask me to wait 12 minutes, so I will wait those 12 minutes. And, yeah, I'll see you once the 12-minute wait is over. So, 10 seconds now left on this service. I'm wondering what our score shall be. The 87 over there left, and a mail service came in. And the score was 11,979. Only 130 points lost to speeding. That was a very good run if you have enjoyed. If you have enjoyed, be sure to like and subscribe, and I shall see you all in the next one. Take care, goodbye for now.